Sunny but cold today in Ferndale. This photo we're going to show you was taken at the Kendall home. They texted this to us. You can send us your photos and videos too to 206-448-4545.
Yeah, still plenty of snow out there, plenty of ice as well to contend with on the sidewalks and the streets, Adam.
There is. There's also those bridges and overpasses too that you want to be careful of tonight. But heading into the nights, of course, we're going to see things that maybe became a little more slushy today because of seeing at least a little sunshine. Just ice up very quickly because, well, temperatures are extremely cold. And it's up here across more of Whatcom County. Bellingham, a good evening to you. Beautiful sunset, but a lot more of that cold air to come with wind chills that are going to probably stay below zero as we go throughout the entire night. Now, currently here in Seattle, we're sitting at 23, so our numbers have actually been coming down really throughout the day. That north wind coming in at 15 miles per hour going to make it feel like we're more so in the teens with our wind chills. 14 for a current air temperature in Bellingham. We're at 17 in Arlington, 20 in Oak Harbor, 28 in Shelton, and then at least seeing a few 30s, but they're down around Chehalis and Hoquiam right now as we get ready to end off our Wednesday. Check out the wind chills. They're currently sitting at 5 below, 9 above in Arlington, 12 in Everett, 19 in Renton, and then 10 for Seattle and Bremerton, 14 at Tacoma, 20 in Shelton. So this air mass is extremely cold. It's going to be a lot of work to kind of nudge this out of here with our next system coming in, and that's why we're concerned about the possibility of some icing as we head into late tomorrow night and into Friday. Now, the satellite and radar picture does show that we have those areas of clouds beginning to move closer to us, but since they're not quite in place already, we're going to cool down quickly once we head into the night. And we got multiple systems on the way too, so it's going to be a really wet weekend and eventually, yes, a warmer weekend too as we start to work that way, that air mass back into place. But for tonight, wind chill advisories remaining in effect until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning for those wind chills as low as 15 degrees below zero across the San Juan Islands and up across western Whatcom County. Then we just had this one issued by the National Weather Service, a wind chill advisory starting up at 10 p.m. tonight and lasting until 10 p.m. tomorrow night for the Cascade foothills, where we could see those wind chills also go sub-zero as low as -5. Winter storm warnings now for the south coast heading into more of Oregon. That starts up at 2 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Maybe 1 inch of snow, but more because of the ice that we're expecting down there, possibly up to about a ½ an inch and then up to a ¼ of an inch of ice here where we are currently now under a winter storm watch with our next system beginning to approach too as that makes its way northward. Wind chills, we'll talk about that first. Tonight, you'll see that those numbers do continue to drop. I think we are going to see a lot more of those single digits even here around Puget Sound as we head into tonight and into early tomorrow, while areas farther north, Skagit County, yeah, but more so across the San Juan Islands and where we have those advisories across Whatcom County is where we're going to drop below zero. We'll see areas here farther south remain around maybe 10 degrees until we head into the morning hours tomorrow. Then those numbers will try to climb as we head into the day. But that cold air, again, locked in with those clouds moving in throughout the overnight. And we're going to keep those wind chills pretty chilly even as we go into late tomorrow night and into early Friday. The air temperatures, yes, will start to climb, and that's going to help with transitioning some of the freezing rain that we're expecting over to more of just plain rain. Now, the timing of all of that, you can see 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, we're dry. We're not seeing this really arriving until we go late into tomorrow night and then into the earlier half of Friday. You can start to see that switch over occur. I wanted to fast forward that for you so you can see that just race on through and really show you what happens Friday morning if you're trying to head out and maybe drive or maybe you have a flight at that point. Things should be improving by that time. The thing about it is any sort of ice that we might get throughout the overnight going to take a little while before that starts to melt away. So maybe later Friday afternoon, Friday into the evening hours, we're starting to see major improvements when it comes to that. As far as your forecast, it does warm up, but we see a lot more rain to come. Highs closer to 50 over the weekend and staying there next work week.